All right, Matt, first of all, how you doing today?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. So first of all, you got a little bit of preseason recognition there with the Remington watch list. How's it feel to be kind of a part of that?
It's good, man. It always feels good to get a cool honor like that, but, I don't try to think about it or worry about that too much because it's like what Coach Hand says when one of the guys like me and Kai, both on preseason watches this year, he said, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish, so I try not to think about it too much and just go get after it every day like normal.
Well, speaking of how you finish, how do you want to finish this season? Like, what do you think is the difference between the Matt Lee of now and the Matt Lee of the end of 2022 that you want to see?
And just continue to grow and develop as a player and as a man, mature, use any struggles, anything that may come up during the season because it's going to happen, and not everything ain't going to be good. Use that to grow and mature and just develop as a player.
What do you think is special about your O-line unit this season?
I think we got a lot of good, genuine guys in the room. First off, we got a strong room and a bunch of guys I love, but also I think we got a lot of experience. This will be going into year 3 starting for me and Kahi too, and Sam back for his 6th year. He's played a ton of football. We got some transfers like Ryan and Tylen that have got a bunch of experience playing, and we got some guys that don't have much experience yet, but they're good players and they're starting to come along pretty good.
I mean, people think about, obviously you and Sam when you really first think about that O-line, but who would you say some people may not have thought about right away that you think is in store for a really good season?
Well, if they didn't think about Lakahi, they should, because Lakahi's a baller. As always, but I think a lot of people know that, But so far in camp, I think Paul Rubel has done a good job. He's a huge, strong guy, 6'11", 330 or whatever, and strong as an ox. I think he's really starting to come along and really figure out the offense and how to use his body properly.
What does it mean to you to play for this university that's just a few minutes down the road from where you played high school ball?
It's awesome, man. It's always a dream come true, Ever since I was a kid, been a big UCF fan, always going to the games, watching this and that. Had some family that played here a while ago. So when it's awesome. It's great.
What do you think this team needs to do in order to? What is the biggest difference between the team that you saw in spring ball to the team that you see now as fall practice is really ramping up?
I think we had a good spring, but I think the difference now is we need to more than ever come together as a team and unify completely. Don't let anything ever pull us apart. Become offense, defense is one. We're here together, getting each other better, competing every single day. Iron sharpens iron, and continue to build on that foundation that we're setting and have been set.
So obviously, we've had the QB competition between Mikey Keenan and John Rice, and obviously, whoever wins that competition, you got to get the ball to. So how has it been working with the two of them? And do you think, what do you think that regardless of whoever wins, that you got that connection down?
Yeah, 100%. Both of those guys are great leaders, great quarterbacks, and having them back there, I know I can trust both of them no matter what. They can trust me. We got good relationships just like that, and every day, me and Mikey, me and John, we get more and more like that, just that trust between both center quarterback relationship.
What would you say this team needs to do in order to get to the position where it wants to be by the end of the season?
Come together, keep coming together, and like the best teams, anyone that's been around really good teams will always say that like what made that team different than another team is that how unified the team was, how together they always were. They never let anything pull them apart, never let any gripes get in between them. Just coming here.
So last year, of course, our time was on campus, and in one of the episodes, if I remember right, there was this moment with you and Coach Hand. How would you describe the bond that the two of you have, and how much Herb Hand really impacts this O-line?
Coach Hand is awesome. He's a great coach. He's a great man. He's a great role model to look up to. All of that, and I love him to death. He's always helping me with different stuff. Always having heart-to-hearts with him. He's just helped me grow as a guy, grow as a man, and as a football player. And I love working with him, learning from him every single day in the meeting room and on the field, and it's a great time.
What are you most excited about this season? What are you most looking forward to?
Just the guys, man. It's football. You know what I mean? Being able to be with the guys every day, being able to compete and go out there on Saturdays and get after it.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.